Well, hello there, Gemini. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching. Welcome to your February monthly reading. We're going to go ahead and get started. What do we have going on for our Gemini friends, please, for the month of February? What messages do they need to hear? What things do they need to know about for the month of February? What's going to be the primary focus for them? Thank you so much. Got a little stack here. We'll take them. Card number 1, interesting, Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. And the Ant Spirit is all about, as well, working together, but planning for the future. Ants, we think of this old Aesop's tale, the ant and the grasshopper, and the ants working hard to prepare for the winter. So for some, I feel like this is a great time to start preparing for the winter, to really start stocking up, to be planning for the future here. We have card number 25, Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Interesting. We have card number 2, Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. Beautiful card. Ooh, love this. 16, Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. And we have 2 cards here adding up to number 7 as well. So keep that in mind as we go through our reading here. We'll see if 7 makes any more appearances here. It did make an appearance within the Scorpio reading, so if you have Scorpio in your chart, definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and see what other messaging do we have. Coming out first with that Ace of Swords energy. Love this card, beautiful card, because this is all about coming out of a fog, having new inspiration, new ideas coming in. A card about thinking before acting as well. Learn from the past, but also prepare for the future with that Ant Spirit. I find it very interesting how this is a reading about focusing on the past and the future, not so much of the current present time. But let's see what else we have going on. We have the Queen of Cups that also jumped out. And the Queen of Cups is a card about stability, having emotional maturity, potentially expressing yourself through creative art paths, spiritual paths, but overall finding spiritual peace, focusing on just quieting the mind and focusing on your intuition as well. And there we have, learn from the past. That 6 of Cups, all about looking back into the past, looking at what worked for you. Overall, just a card of nostalgia. So this could be people, things coming back into your life from the past. This could be, I tend to always think, an old smell reminding us of a great time in our past. But a lot of times the 6 of Cups, we have that Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. And this 6 of Cups can symbolize taking something that has worked for you in the past and reapplying it into life. So looking back as to what worked and what didn't. And if something isn't working now, if you're not going towards your goals now, that maybe it's time to switch things up as well. Now, we also have that King of Pentacles. And I find this interesting with that life is speeding up Antelope Spirit, because the King of Pentacles is the tortoise beats the hare. Take things slow and steady. So while things might feel like they're speeding up, this is saying pump the brakes a little bit, slow down a little bit. So, very much the Knight of Swords energy over here. We're rushing in, we're going into battle, we're not planning things out. The King of Pentacles is saying, just, hold tight. Things take time, especially if you are requesting greatness, if you are requesting massive manifestations in your life. You have to be patient with how they are unfolding, and you have to continue working towards them. So again, this is the tortoise beats the hare, especially when it comes to finances and careers. It's going to take time. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is mastering your craft, getting things ready for the market, becoming better at one subject. So it's almost like I feel like picking something that you want to be great at, and just focusing, putting all that energy into that. And I get this feeling like this Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Maybe some of you are trying to grow a social media channel, and this Ant Spirit is saying, reach out to those others that are in that position that you like to be. See if they will mention you. See if there's some way that you can be featured on their channel. So this could be a way for you to really grow your expertise, for you to grow your following and become that person that, become that channel that you dream of. So the Eight of Pentacles, definitely a card of following your passion, doing something that you truly love doing. So keep that in mind as well as you go through this month. Some of you might be doing things that you actually don't enjoy doing. And maybe while it might be working, maybe this is a time to circle back and say, do I truly want to be doing this? This is your divine detour. This is your opportunity to maybe break away or find a better avenue for that creativity with the Queen of Cups. This new creative venture, this new creative aspect of your life. Maybe you could be doing the exact same thing, but just a little change here or there could make it more enjoyable for you. And then we have the Two of Cups that goes right back to that time to collaborate. The Two of Cups is this 50-50 partnership. So like I was saying earlier, there might be this person that you're able to give them a benefit and they give you a benefit. So it's very much two parties benefiting one another as we see these hands coming together. This also could be, speaking of your significant other, the fact that it's right here with the Six of Cups, this could be somebody new coming back from the past, and they might have changed. They might have a new feeling of wanting to take care of you, wanting to be that person that benefits you, and maybe they weren't in the past. So I do feel like this could be somebody coming back from the past. It could be a romantic type of energy as well. So definitely keep that in mind. It might be worth giving them that chance. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands, and that's all about ready to take action. And so, this goes right back to that life is speeding up. You're ready to jump right in. That is your shadow self on the bottom of the deck. So that really gives us the energy of ready to just jump in, to stop dreaming. It's time for action. It's time to take a little bit of risk in life, and let's see what happens this month in February. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards, please, for Gemini. What else do we have? What else do we need to know? Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at you. First one to get the Temperance card in a reading for the month of February. So Temperance card is all about staying on the path. Going back to that King of Pentacles. Stick to the path. Be patient, because the path is long in order to acquire the crown. Keep that in mind. Some of you are really trying to manifest something huge, and that doesn't happen overnight. So be okay with some failures along the path. There's going to be detours. There's going to be obstacles that come up, but keep going. You have the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, moving on to new land potentially. Some of you might be literally moving to new land. Some of you might just be thinking about it. It might be a thought that's occurring to you right now that you're wondering, should I be doing this? This is a time to get a third person involved. Typically when I see the Six of Swords, I see a third person. They are the ones that are navigating the boat here. So that tells me, this could be anywhere from a travel consultant, travel agent, to, actually like an employer recommending that you move to a new location for a raise, for a promotion. But overall, this is potentially going into a new area. And then finally, we have the Hermit card. And this Hermit card is all about quieting the mind, finding solutions, leading your own path with your own light, guiding yourself, trusting your own guidance. The Hermit climbed to the top of the mountain and gained insight, and he now has this enlightenment in order to light his way back down to the mountain. So there is this feeling of needing to be alone, needing to trust yourself, needing to trust that your own spiritual insight will come in, and not trying to rush this thing. Again, I feel like there could be this rush that Gemini is feeling in the month of February. So I definitely try to slow things down, because the Antelope Spirit is really threatening with that life is speeding up energy. So we have quite a few cards that came out. Let's see, which ones did I need? These two came out. All right. So we have community. Yep, community, going right back to that time to collaborate, working together, growing a community, taking care of a community, because they will take care of you in return. They will protect you in return. We have card number 10, Journey. Look at that. We're talking about that Six of Swords right there with that journey. And we also have change, number 9. So very much, a sign of things moving forward. Some of you quite literally are going to be moving. We see him loading the suitcase into the cars here. So there is this feeling of moving. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be moving your house. This could also symbolize that you are moving locations. You could be changing up things within your house. Maybe you're changing what a room is used for. So there could be a lot of change coming in this month of February. It doesn't have to actually literally mean that you are moving, but some of you really are going to be planning a trip, or you're thinking about switching up a trip. So we had number 1 that just jumped out. Card number 1, or number 1 and number 15. Add those together, you have 16. Those could be special days of the month. They could also be numbers to be on the lookout for this month. And you have number 4 and 18. Add those together, you have 22. But overall, very cool reading. I love how many cards came out for you. That's fantastic. The cards were very responsive to you. And yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe. I do have daily readings that I post every day, so check those out. And I'll see you in your next reading, my friend. Goodbye.